Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Diane. I'm an Akashic Records reader, and you're watching Soul Cloud. So, if it's your first time here, Soul Cloud is a show where we discuss spiritual concepts, and then we do Akashic Records readings and/or energy clearings later on. So, hello and welcome, everyone, to the people who are here. Our earliest bird, hi Venus, hi Brina, hi Nancy Ray, hi Milena, hi Leah, hi Leah. Paul White Dragon is here. Hi, Mary Black. Hi, CJ. Hi, Millie. Guys, you're very early. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Rush. Um, hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kim. My voice just became weird. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Edward. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Maria. Thank you, everyone, for being here. So, as the thumbnail and the title suggests, today's topic is soul gifts. So, soul gifts are the qualities, abilities, and traits that we carry over from lifetime to lifetime. White Dragon says, I thought you were going to say Soul Train. No. Hi, Edward Kenneth. Um, hi, Annie Bear. So, okay, the hashtag for today is hashtag gift. So, we will be drawing, oops, we will be drawing um, the readings for today, although I would like to um, get on with it early so we can do a lot today. I think you will get to appreciate the topic more through the readings that we do. So if ever you don't get drawn, I hope you stay and listen to the readings for the other people because something might resonate with you. A lot of our public readings, usually it's not just for the people we are reading for. Sometimes it also resonates with other people who are watching as well. So I hope you stick around. Again, soul gifts, they are the abilities, qualities, and traits that we carry over from lifetime to lifetime. Some of them we have learned through previous lifetimes, some of them we had since our first lifetime. Most often, when I do these kinds of readings about soul gifts, the people who I read for usually say, hey, I know that I have that trait, but I didn't think of it as a gift. I thought it was just natural. But some of these traits and abilities, they are actually unique to us, and we just don't know it. Or they are not necessarily rare, but just a few people have them. So I hope we learn a lot about ourselves today. So, okay, I'm going to read the Akashic Records prayer and the prayer of protection now. So let's take 3 deep breaths. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space, and all objects in the sacred space for the highest good of this group, consisting of myself, those who are watching right now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. Now I call in the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read. Our highest level guides and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, please hold the sacred space. And so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for her highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Master, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom, compassion, and healing that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Yay. I always love the energy after saying, like, the records are now open. Hello to the people who just came in. Hi, Angela Hunter. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Awesomeness. Hi to the people. Hi, Cherry Blossoms. If I missed you, please know that it's unintentional. I try to say hi to everyone, although when we get into the middle of the readings, it gets hard. I hope for your understanding regarding that. Oops. This is for a reminder. This is for entertainment and spiritual purposes only. Um, Please always consult with your medical professional or your professionals, especially in matters concerning your health. Although we won't be doing energy clearings today, we will just be focusing on soul gifts. I actually had this topic during month one. This was supposed to be week three, except I needed to travel. And so that became the Lemurian episode. I had this topic pretty early on, but when I consult with my guides, they usually say, "Not yet, not yet, not yet." And then I was surprised. I actually prepared a different topic for this week, but my guide said, "No, it's time for the topic that you have been putting off." So I don't know why, but they said it's quite important that we do this today. So I'm really looking forward to it. Hi, KK. Leah says, "What a great topic to help us to help us wait what okay, what a great topic. It helps us know where to start in our remembering." Yes, I sure hope so. I sure For a lot of people it is a great topic to start remembering, because we see the qualities in ourselves as well. So I hope it resonates. Let me know if the readings resonate for you. Okie dokie. There we go. Okay, why am I'm always included in this thing? Watch me win again. Again, if you still haven't entered, the keyword for today is hashtag gift. Please enter it. There we go. And our first reading for today, I'm going to draw three per round. Oh, hi, Alicel. Hi, Leah. Next, we have. Okay, Leah, you're too lucky. The difference between this and the giveaway tool in StreamYard is that this actually doesn't screen the previous winners. Laura Snap, congratulations. And the last for this round is Michelle Oligard. Please let me know if you're still here. And hold on, I'm just going to fix my camera very quickly. And now it's too high. Oh well. There we go. Okay, again, that's Leah, Laura Snapped, and Michelle Oligard. Hi, Denise. We are not doing questions right now, but we will be doing a topic on soul gifts. So if you would like to know your soul gifts, um, please type in the hashtag gift. Okay, got you, Leah. Hi, Ingrid. So I'm waiting for Laura Snapped and Michelle. Okay, I have you, Michelle and Laura. I have everyone. Awesome. Painting and listening. Oh, thank you so much for um, painting with us, Annie Bear. Hello, Maria Amethyst Celentine. Okay, the first person we're reading for today is Leah. What soul gifts does Leah possess that she has carried over from lifetime to lifetime? I'm seeing plants and leaves, Leah. You have a green thumb. So they're showing me. You have a gift of taking care of plants. Animals too. They're showing me some animals, but mainly mainly plants. And they're telling me this is something that you have carried over from even galactic lifetimes, Leah. You have this natural affinity with plants. So it doesn't matter whether you're on Earth or in other star systems. Is that part of our mission on Earth? They tell me that this is part of your mission on Earth as well. You came to Earth with your mission to connect with Earth and increase its vibration with this soul gift in mind. Because you have this soul gift, you were one of the people who were very lucky to come to Earth. It has something to do with your mission about plants. And I'm hearing balance. Part of that mission is bringing balance to Earth because at this point in our time, um, a lot of nature has been lost. One of your missions is to restore that, and you do that through your gifts. So you might not think much of it about gardening and planting, but this is a nice gift, a really great gift, Leah, that you have. I know some of my friends, I don't give them any gifts of plants because within 1 week that plant is going to turn yellow. So please know that this is a very precious gift, Leah. So I hope that helps. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Hi, Violet. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Butterfly. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, next up, we have Laura Snapped. Okay, what soul gifts does Laura carry in this lifetime that she had from previous lifetimes? Your gift has something to do with connections. I'm being shown like two hands, like connecting with people. Okay, Masters, how they should do this. They're telling me that you're a good communicator and that you have the ability to connect with other people because of what you say. And sometimes, even without saying anything, it's with touch. So you have at least two clairs. So being an empath or clear empathy and psychometry or clear touch or clear tangency rather. You don't need to say a lot. Is what the masters are telling me. That's why they showed me the hands. Sometimes all it needs is a touch to communicate what you feel and what the other person needs to feel comforted. What mission is she using this gift for? They're telling me that your community or the people around you, they are in need, not necessarily in need, but they yearn for a feeling of being seen and being heard, and you have the ability to show that to people. That's why your role on Earth right now is very crucial because a lot of us just pass each other by, you know. Um, but you really see people and you communicate well with people. You see their qualities, and you're able to communicate with people regarding their qualities, and you have the ability to hold space for people. So I hope that helps, Laura. So let me know if it makes sense to you. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Hi, Victor. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Bernadette. Hi, Barbara. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Today, we're doing readings regarding soul gifts. So, if you would like to be read about your soul gifts, please type in our hashtag gift. I'm going to edit this. Oh, I was wondering what it wasn't appearing. I typed too many characters. Oh, oh, technology. Okay, next up we have. Oh, it's not appearing again. Oh, thank you everyone for your patience. Okay, for Michelle. Okay, what will give this Michelle carry over from lifetime to lifetime? Is it just being able to see? Okay, I'm being shown that you have the ability to communicate with spirit. Um, you can channel, and you are a medium. That's what they're telling me. Like I'm being shown a person with a spirit behind them. That's what they keep showing me. Your soul gift, I'm being shown, is that you're like in between worlds. You connect spirit with the physical world. Can you show me other lifetimes where she was doing this? I'm being shown a lifetime where you were a priestess, and you were channeling through frequency, like you were um holding like twigs and stuff, but they're showing me that the way you waved that was helping you connect through frequency. It's like drumming. The sound was like drumming, is what I'm hearing. But yeah, you have the ability to connect with spirit. I should be an oracle. Okay. You also have the ability or the soul gift to be an oracle. Um, but mostly you also have the ability to for foresight, but mostly they're telling me that it's to provide guidance. Is why you're communicating with spirit. Anything else she needs to know and just about her mission and this gift? I'm hearing patience. Um, patience, patience, patience. There's something that happened in previous lifetimes that makes you that makes it difficult for you to connect with spirit right now in this moment, but they are communicating with you. They're telling you to look for signs or notice the signs that they are showing. um, they're showing me like angel numbers and symbols that they are showing you, like you're just walking down the road and you see a symbol, and then the next day you're going to a different street or you're walking at a different street, and then something catches your eye and it's the same symbol or it's the same number, like repeating numbers like 333, 111 or 888, something like that. Angel numbers is what they're showing me right now, but it can be other visual signs they are showing you. Okay. Michelle says, I'm working on the patience. It's not going too well. I can relate to that, Michelle. Um, Before I started doing this, at times, there are times when I feel like I'm going nowhere. But I think at some point, we just learn how to let go, and we learn how to to trust the process. Like I know I'm working on myself. Someday the gifts are going to come in, and they did. For me, it's meditating every day. So I really hope you got to connect with spirit again, and I hope this helps. Thank you. Oh, it's time for us to draw another set of readings. Yay! I love this part. Okay. And drawing again. Leah, you won again. Okay. Marie Amethyst Salenta, let us know if you're still here. Next up, we have Crystal Connors. Let us know if you're still here. Okay, Crystal's here. Pieta! I saw Pieta earlier. Okay. Ping. Okay, there we go. I saw Pierret and Crystal, so we're still waiting for Marie Amethyst Salentine. Yay! You are here, Crystal. I know. Thank you. Thank you for promptly letting us know that you're still here. Yes, you are the favorite, Leah. The downside of the giveaway tool here on EV Monks is that it doesn't screen previous winners. So I have to make sure that I have everyone shut down just in case. Okay, we have everyone. Did I start Pierre? Okay, there we go. First up, we have Maria Amethyst Salentine. Okay, what soul gift does Maria have that she carried over from previous lifetimes? You see the best in people, Maria. Like I'm seeing a person and I'm just seeing the light shining from their heart. And they're telling me it's like a double edged gift or double edged sword for you. Because sometimes, even though the person isn't treating you right, you see the light in them. Who are you? Okay, the Akashic Records Masters and your spirit guides are reminding you it's part of your soul lesson in this lifetime is to look at people as a whole and not just look at their best parts. A person does not consist of just their best part, is what I'm hearing. Um, to look at people in their totality. That is their message for you today to look at people in their totality. So maybe they have this good quality, but there are also the bad parts, or bad isn't the right word, wounded parts of them. Yeah, that's the word that they wanted to use, the wounded parts of people. And it's not your responsibility to heal those wounded parts for them. The only people who can heal their wounded parts is themselves. How did she use this gift in the past? Okay, They're telling me the ways that this has been a gift in the past for you. Um, like in the past, you were able to connect with people because you really, they feel seen with you because you see the good parts, like, and they feel loved. But yeah, the downside of this is that you might be a magnet for toxic relationships. I don't know if you've had any Pleiadian lifetimes, but this is a trait that's very common with Pleiadians. I know I'm a Pleiadian as well. Um, but we tend to overgive to people because of this gift that we just see the light in people. Anything else that you want to Maria to know, Masters? Like they're telling you that this is a gift, but also reminding you to set boundaries because not everyone is going to really appreciate that gift, but some of them might drain you, is what I'm hearing. There will be people who will appreciate this gift and see this gift in you and really return that favor, but there are also others that may not. So just keep that in mind moving forward. Just checking for comments that I may have missed. Maria says, yes, I am an overgiver. Sounds very accurate, she says. Okay. Thank you for that feedback, Maria. Okay, going back to start questions. We have Crystal Connors next. Let me take a sip first. Masters, what soul gift does Crystal have with her from previous lifetimes? I'm being shown a bridge. Okay, Masters, what is she bridging? When I asked the Masters, Crystal, what you were bridging, they were like, a lot. She's bridging a lot. And the words that came in was like, you're bridging cultures, you're bridging generations. Those come in very strongly, especially the generations part. Like you're a part of a modernization, is what they're telling me. Part of your mission is for modernization. Like you're bridging the gap between um, tradition or old traditions and modern times, is what they're telling me. You have a gift of doing that. Okay, how has she done this in the past, Masters? You've introduced innovations before in previous lifetimes. Excuse me. Like you have this balance in previous lifetimes. You have this balance of the divine feminine and divine masculine. So you're like mixing the two together, like mixing technology and spirituality. Is what they're showing me. Like you find new ways to bring spirituality to modern people. Is what they're telling me. It's part of your mission in this lifetime as well. That's why you were given this mission because you have that gift of bridging cultures and bridging generations. So I hope that helps, Crystal. And I don't know if that makes sense to you, but the image of a bridge is what they have been showing me very strongly. Bridging, cultures and generations. So I hope that helps, Crystal. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Oh, hello to the people who just came in. Hi, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Hi, Monale. Hi. Hi, Denise. If I haven't said hi yet, hi. Everyone, please make sure to hit the like button or the thumbs up. Okay, start questions. Next up, we have As We Heal Each Other by Pierre White. Okay, what soul gift does Pierre have? You already know that you're a healer, Pierre. So I'm asking for something else because usually we have a lot of soul gifts or we have many soul gifts. So I am asking them to highlight something different if possible. I keep seeing hands, and this has something to do as well with healing, but they're showing me something else. Like when you touch people, it's not just healing, it's very comforting for them. I don't know if you're aware of this, Pierre, but you also have the ability for psychometry. Like when you touch things, like you know their history. That's why they keep showing me hands. You do a lot with your hands. Is what they're telling me. And psychometry. Psychometry comes in very strongly, aside from healing, Pierre. I'm going to ask how you did this in past lifetimes. I'm being shown like a Lemurian lifetime, or somewhere in the Polynesian culture, and I'm being shown that you're touching sculptures, or that looks like totems, and you feel the emotions of the people who were carving that, the joy, the sadness, the pain. You feel a lot just with your hands, is what they're showing me. But this is something that you have been doing for several lifetimes, even in Lemuria. They're telling me that it allows you to connect with people. Like it's like your love language might be, physical touch as well because of this ability. Because it allows you, your hands allow you to connect with other people and objects as well, or their history. Anything else that you want to add, Akashic Records Masters, for her soul gifts? There, I'm hearing, just continue using them. That you already know how to use these gifts in service for other people as well, Piaren. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. I'm just checking for. Oh, Pierre says yes. I do know that. That's awesome. You already know your gifts. Oh, virtual hugs to you as well, Pierre. Love you too. Okay, I think we're done with this batch of reading, so it's time again for us to Draw another. How are you all doing? I hope you have a good week this coming week. Okay, let's do this. Hi, Jacqueline. Oh, hi, Milena. Milena. And next, Mangled Unicorn. Congratulations. Let me know if you're still here. Maria is grateful. Okay. Let me know if you're still here, everyone. Mangled Unicorn, Milena, and Maria is grateful. I see Mangled Unicorn. There we go. Maria is grateful. Oh, thank you so much for posting my link, Sunnyland. Yes, tips and donations are welcome and much appreciated. The links are in my description as well as my email address. Should you want a private reading with me, I'm also available for that. So we're still waiting for Milena. Again, that's Milena, Maria's Grateful, and Mangled Unicorn. I'm getting messages from from Discord. Yeah. Red Dragon says hi, Jacqueline, just in time. She was just in time. Okay. I'm going to start reading now. Milena, if you're still here, um, just type in that you're still here. If not, we're going to draw another one later on. Okay. Uh, First up, we have Mangled Unicorn. What soul gifts does Mangled Unicorn have? Or as she brought from previous lifetimes masters. I keep hearing empathy, empathy, empathy. You are an empath. Milena, okay, I got you. Let me just start this. Ding. Okay. You feel other people's emotions very deeply, Jacqueline, to the point that sometimes you might mistake them for your own. And your spirit guides are reminding you to protect yourself because other people's energies, they just come. You just feel them more than other people. This is a soul gift, not a curse, everyone. But this is a soul gift because your empathy allows you to connect with people and understand how they are feeling. A lot of us sometimes when we feel something, we feel very much alone because we feel that there's no other people who can understand us. But there are people who are empaths like you, Jacqueline, who make other people feel like, they are understood, especially when they're going through tough times. They're showing me a lifetime of yours that I've seen before in Saudi Arabia or Egypt, but I'm seeing an Arabian attire for you. You were helping someone, and they're telling me that why you are very helpful and why you are very compassionate in this lifetime is because of that gift of empathy. Um, Treasure it is what I'm hearing. Treasure it because there are other people who don't have this gift. For a lot of us light workers, it comes very naturally, but it's not really the case for everyone. Um, some of us don't realize that yet, but it's really not the case for everyone. Empathy is something that a few people or some people have, and other people are still learning. But this is something that you have carried for, I think, even before, from your first lifetime. You have had this gift because I'm being shown you taking care of kids. It allows you to feel their pain and feel their sadness and also connect with that so you can help people. It's one of your soul missions, like, is helping a lot of people. So it's a very wonderful gift that you have, Jacqueline. And thank you for sharing your light with us, and for sharing your light with the world. So thank you so much for all that you do for this community, Jacqueline. And I hope this helps. I'm getting teary eyed. There's just so much love that I feel. And it's something that you feel for other people. So thank you. Okay, next up we have Milena. Milena says, I'm sorry, Wi Fi. Okay, no worries. Thank you so much for still being here. Okay, what is Milena's soul gift, please? I don't know why, but I'm seeing a sword. What is the sword for? More information, please. Is she the one protecting people? You're a protector, Milena, is what they're showing me. That's why they're showing me a sword. And you don't only, like, you're doing this psychically or energetically without you knowing, is what they're telling me. This is kind of new. How does she use this? Like, usually, we use swords or Archangel Michael's sword for protection and cutting cords. This is like an ability that you have with yourself or for yourself. This is something that you can do for other people. And it's something that you can do for other people as well as energetic protection. How has she done this in the past lifetimes, Master? Okay, when I ask what how you did this in previous lifetimes, I'm being shown like a spaceship, a small spaceship that's flying and firing things. But they're telling me that this is for defense purposes. You're not afraid of, or you weren't afraid of getting into fights or skirmishes like this if you're defending something that is precious to you. Like, you're not a warmonger who uses your sword or uses your ability to hurt people, but you do it for defense, for protecting other people. I don't know if that makes sense to you, Milena, but that's what I'm being shown in the records, that you used it for protection. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Oh, hello, Linda. Linda de Gonzalez is in the house. Milena says, that's interesting. Wasn't aware of it. Thank you. It's also the first time that I was shown like a sword for that purpose. Usually I'm being shown a shield. But since you also fight back when necessary, I think that's why they were showing me a sword. And also, it's something symbolic that we use energetically for psychic protection, especially in cutting cords. So it is an ability that you have, and it's up to you to take this event further in this lifetime, and rediscover this gift. It's the first time I saw it either. But I hope that helps, Milena. And thank you so much again. Okay, next up, we have Maria is grateful. What was that? I think it was a cat, a neighborhood cat outside. Okay, what soul gift does Maria have that she carried over from lifetimes? I'm being shown colors, wavy colors, and even sculptures. So you've been an artist for many lifetimes, and you did it through different mediums. There was a lifetime where you used clay for that, is what I'm being shown. They're telling me I keep hearing aesthetics. Part of your mission is putting light language or messages into your art. It doesn't matter what medium you use. I think in this lifetime you use mixed medium with watercolors and oil, but in previous lifetimes I'm being shown that you did something different, like sculptures, clay sculptures is coming in very strongly. It's even weirder, or I just don't have any words for it in galactic lifetimes, because I'm just seeing colors mixing and transforming into something. But I also keep hearing light language, so that you infuse those colors with messages in light languages. And for everyone who doesn't know light language, it's a language that you don't have any words for. It's something that you don't understand, or you don't need to understand. It's purely vibrational. And so you have that ability, you have that gift, Maria, to infuse your creations with light language. Okay, how is this relevant, or how is she using that in this lifetime? Relevance, please. It's the messages of in those creations is what I'm hearing. It's the messages and the frequency that they hold that transforms people. This is going to be beyond your lifetime, is what they're telling me. It's going to transcend time. Like even after you've passed on, people are going to look at your art, and they still are for previous lifetimes. Some people still look at your sculptures and still feel things, and still receive that light language that you have infused in those art. Yeah, it is very cool. It is very cool, Maria, especially in the galactic lifetimes, because I'm seeing like an art show. Like light isn't supposed to bend that way, but they do. They look like different waves of light. I wish I can just project what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. But there's something about light that you did in previous galactic lifetimes that is just very cool. I hope that helps, Maria. And again, thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Maria says, I love colors, and being creative is something new. Creative, I can't read the word. It is something new for me. You've had this gift for several lifetimes, Maria. Like even in galactic lifetimes. Very cool. Thank you so much for that. It was a very cool light show, Maria. Okay. I'm going to draw three more, which is going to be the last batch for this readings. Okay. Where is it? There we go. You're also very lucky, Maria. Okay, Mona Lay. Congratulations. Let us know if you're still here. Okay, we've already drawn Maria as well. Maria Amethyst something. Sarah's hibiscus healings. And last but not the least for this round, or in this session, we have Brina 49. I haven't seen Brina in a while. Let me know if you're still here, Brina. Brina 41. Okay, I see Mona and Sarah are here. I'm going to start reading for you, and I'll just keep an eye on the chat. Again, calling Brina 41. If Brina isn't here, I'm going to draw another one before the end. I'm also keeping an eye out for. Oh, Brina's still here. Okay. I'm also keeping an eye out for Donna Ortiz. Um, I drew Donna for a reading on, I think, an energy clearing reading, but I didn't have the time since I was limited to 1 hour. Congratulations, everyone. Okay, let's go. First up, we have Monale. Oh, hold on. There's a comment that I didn't star or I wasn't able to star. Okay, there we go. Mona. What soul gifts did Mona carry from previous lifetimes? This time I'm being shown a hammer. Okay, what does the hammer mean, Masters? Strengthening. Strengthening. Okay. They're showing me a hammer, and when I asked what it means you are also creating in this lifetime and strengthening what already exists, like adding reinforcements to things that already exist. But I'm not getting the feeling that it is literal, although it can be that you are creating like structures or carpentry or woodwork. What is she creating? Or what is she reinforcing, Masters? Systems. What comes to my mind when um, I tap into your energy is Dolores Cannon's like light worker missions. There are different waves of light worker missions, and you're one of the people who is creating new systems. Is what is the feeling that I'm getting. You're creating new systems, and you do that by destroying the old ones that are no longer needed. Is what I'm hearing, or what we no longer resonate with whatever we are going, and then you create a new one. And when there are systems in place, like processes that are still relevant and that are still applicable, like you reinforce them. Okay. Any examples on how she did this? I'm being shown that you had lifetimes as a pioneer. Like, you know how mm, people migrate to other places? You had a lot of lifetimes where you did that. You migrated to new places and you established new systems for them. You established um, new ways of doing things, is what they're telling me. It's something that, how do I put this into words? Did she have a past lifetime in Lyra? Okay. You had a past lifetime in Lyra, Mona. And this is where that gift kind of developed. Lyra was a galactic, it's a constellation that had a lot of wars in the past, and a lot of planets got destroyed. And so the Lyran people went to different parts of the galaxy and established new cultures, well, as refugees during that time. But I'm being shown that you were one of those people who were able to escape Lyra, escape the wars, and then you started different cultures in other star systems. And this is something that you got with you. You really honed this gift of starting a new culture in different places. So I don't know if that helps, Mona, or if that makes sense. Let me know. Let me know in the chat or let me know in the comments. I would very much appreciate your feedback. This is pretty new to me that they're showing me this as a soul gift, but it is. It is a soul gift to be able to start somewhere new. Because there are people who, when you put them in other places, it really challenges them. But for you, like, it comes in naturally now. By this point in time, it comes in naturally. It kicks in naturally for you. I hope that helps, Mona. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Okay. Next up, we have Sarah from Sarah's Hibiscus Healings. Okay, Sarah, you already know that you're a healer. I'm going to see if there are other soul gifts that we can look for, since you already know that you're a healer. One of your soul gifts is telepathy. It just boom. I'm being shown that you're sitting down and there are thoughts that are not yours. And these are like telepathic messages from spirit, and sometimes from other people who are also very well versed, or very familiar with telepathy. Um, Especially with close people, or the people you deem close to you, like you just look at them and you know what they're thinking. And you can also send telepathic messages. um, they don't come in as words, but more so like thoughts, Sarah. I don't know if you're aware that you have this ability, but yeah, you might think of it as clear cognizance or clear knowing. Clear knowing. Clear knowing, because these thoughts just come into you and you know where it came from. Like, there are people who don't know where the thoughts are coming from, but you have this ability also to know where it's coming from. Like, if it's from a spirit guide, or if it's from a friend from another part of the country, you just know. And I'm being shown also that sometimes your phone rings, or it beeps, or it notifies you, and then even before you reach out for it, you know who the person sending you the message is, because you have this ability. Sarah says, "Can you please tell my husband that?" I don't know your husband, Sarah. But yeah, I'm guessing that your husband doesn't realize, or doesn't trust that. But yeah, you have that ability to like read people's minds, although you don't do it like for strangers. You just do it with people who are close to you. Perhaps your husband. You're very funny. But I hope that helps, Sarah. If this is an ability that you don't know that you have yet, I hope that helps. Okay, last but not the least, oh, we've done so good on time today. I'm so happy. Okay, last but not the least, we have Brina41. Okay, Masters, what is a soul gift that Brina um, got and has from her previous lifetimes? What's that? I'm being shown as fear. Is it a grid? Is it a grid? Is she also a grid worker? Okay. I understand what it means now. Brina, you have the ability to connect energies. Like you, one of your missions in this lifetime is to be a grid worker. You might feel drawn to places without knowing really why. Um, but they're showing me that you have this ability to connect the energies from different places. That's why you were given this mission. Does she see them? Okay, they're telling me that you don't see the ley lines and the grid lines and the crystalline light grid rather in the earth, but you feel them. You feel places that have a very strong energy. You also have the ability to transmute those energies, especially when they feel very heavy. And you might not know that you're doing this, but you are, is what they're showing me. Um, your higher self is working through you whenever you visit these places. I don't know, Brina, if you're traveling, if you travel a lot, but if not, you might be doing this as well for astral traveling. Oh, Brina says, yes, I am drawn to places. This is part of that. Because you have the ability to connect to different energies and also transmute those energies, you were given that mission or this mission to be a grid worker in this lifetime. I bet, but I'm being shown that this is processed in your body, so it might also exhaust you. Whenever I do any sort of land clearings or grid work connecting energies to different places, it really exhausts my physical body. So I'm also hearing that this is something from your guides. They're telling you to take care of your physical body, to hydrate yourself as well, especially when you feel exhausted, and also to eat light food. Light food, greens, um, food that has accumulated a lot of light. So fresh, fresh vegetables is what they're showing me. They're showing me lettuce because it has been grown outside and has accumulated a lot of light energy from the sun. Oh, like light food. What the heck is light food? Uh, um, what they mean by light food is just food that is not processed or very natural, is what I'm hearing. I hope that helps, Brina. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Oh, Brina says, I used to travel for work. It's part of that. And it's not just the exhaustion of traveling that affects your body or affected your body, but it is the work that you do or you did. So I hope that helps, Brina. So thank you so much, everyone, for sharing this Sunday night with me or Sunday afternoon with me. And I'm going to close the Akashic Records for now. I would like to close by thanking the Akashic Records masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to close by thanking the Akashic Records masters for their point of view in healing. And I would like to close by thanking the divine source for all knowledge and healing. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing this time and space with me. I hope that even if you weren't drawn or if you're watching the replay right now, that you were able to get an idea of the soul gifts that people might have and that you might have for yourself as well. Um, I also offer private readings in case you aren't able to get through this or to catch any of our live streams. But I do this every week, um, every Sunday at 5 p.m. EST. So I hope to see you, and I hope you subscribe so you can join in the conversations with us. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and also, yeah, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. I will be back again on Tuesday with Laugh and Learn with Gerald and Linda de Gonzalez. It's going to be the second part of our discussion on joy. So if you're someone who just wants to connect more with joy in your life, please make sure to be there. Again, that's on Tuesday at I think 8 p.m. EST. We will be posting again at that time. Before the stream, we will be posting about it. So yeah, and also I will be back again on Wednesday for Into the Ether. It's going to be the second part of the Boundaries series that we have with Linda de Gonzalez. Yes, because we all know about it. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, we'll be on with Linda again on Wednesday. That's going to be at 5 p.m. EST as well. And then Friday, I will be on with Ali, Diana Bowles, and Paul White Dragon. We will be talking about galactic stuff. So if you're interested with our cosmic cousins and star systems, the cultures in other star systems, and the civilizations in other star systems, please join us. I think it might be around at 6:30 p.m. EST on Friday. Usually it's that time, but it changes. So please keep an eye out for the posts. And on Friday, I will be on with Sherry from Voices from the Swamp. So I hope to see you again soon, everyone. It's going to be a busy week for me, but I hope to see you again soon. So thank you so much, everyone, and bye.